Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome to Soul Tales podcast with your friend Ankita Juneja. Back again with another interesting episode for all of you. In today's episode, I would like to talk with all of you about a very interesting topic, which is about to be realistic, not just with your life but also with your dreams and goals. What I've observed is we overestimate the time it takes to achieve whatever we are aspiring for. We set unrealistic goals and dreams, and when that doesn't happen, we just feel like a failure. But on the other side, that's not the case. We are always progressing no matter where we are in our journey. I'm sure if you go and see and reflect in your own journey, you will see that you have come a long way. You have already achieved so much in your life. Not necessarily the way you wanted it, but definitely you have come a long way. Just go and reflect this with your own life and you will connect that dots what I'm talking about. The problem that comes with all of this is we give ourselves certain timeline that we should achieve certain things by this time frame. And when that thing doesn't happen, we just overshadow whatever we have done up until now. But what I have observed in my journey as well, I might not have achieved a lot of things that I have set for myself, but I have definitely come a long way. I was also listening to something today itself where it was mentioned we definitely overestimate the time it takes to build anything in our life because we are unaware of that process, that timeline. Whenever we are doing something for the first time, we don't know how much time it will take because we are not aware with the process, the things that will come in between that process as well. Therefore, the time which you are giving, it might not happen in that particular time frame. It can take its own time, but it definitely happen when it's right time. This is the disconnect we see whatever we are trying to achieve. The time it is taking to build that thing, we just get discouraged and disappointed. And at times we see that many entrepreneurs fail in their initial journey. The biggest reason I have also found reading to their story is they underestimate the times and they don't give time that is required to do it, because anything that you want to achieve requires your hard work, persistence. If you're not consistent with that thing, you will lack the motivation and you will give up considering that it will never happen. But I just want to remind to all of you, it will definitely happen whatever you are trying to achieve. But before anything happens in your life, there will be a process that is involved in that thing to happen. Whatever you are trying to achieve, no matter what it is, it will definitely happen if you are consistent with it. Also, it might take time because the process, you don't know how much it actually takes. But only control that you have is your action, because if you don't take action, any which way nothing is going to happen. Do your part, take the consistent action, be disciplined with those things. At times when I am also doing and working upon something, I am also not aware how much time things will take for it to bloom, but the only part I have control over is my actions. If I go and look back, I have done lot of things just because I was consistent, and if I see that the things which did not happen in my life are those things which I gave up, I did not work consistently on those things. Therefore, it is needed whatever you are trying to make it happen in your life, be consistent with your actions, be dedicated, be disciplined. And also you will see that along the way, it's about you progressing, you becoming better version, you improving in your life. You might have to read about it more, research about it more, but you will see that the more knowledge you are gaining, better your actions are becoming. And when you take action from clarity, you will see the progress expediting in your journey. But all this thing will happen when you put that extra effort. And I just believe in one thing: if you want something by hook or crook, if it's in your highest good, you will see that sooner or later those things will become your reality. You will manifest it with your action. This manifestation has really become a buzzword now, but you don't see that it doesn't happen overnight. There is no manifestation which is an overnight success. There is lot of efforts, lot of action that goes into making anything happen in your life. So the only control you have is over your action. I also see that the action part is somewhere missing from manifestation. If you visualize, if you do everything, but if you don't put in the hard work, the work that is required to make things happen, you will not see the result, because ultimately things will blossom when you water it. Similarly, you have to take action to see the result. Also, you will realize that the more dedicated you are, the more hard work you're putting, you're enjoying the journey. I just feel like if you're not enjoying something, even if you achieve, there won't be any happiness inside of you. So rather than just seeing the end result, I think make your journey beautiful. Enjoy the process, because once you start enjoying the process, you won't even be afraid or scared about the end result. You will be so involved in the process itself that it will become like a fun thing for you. And then if it's even taking long time, you won't beat yourself and you won't feel yourself like a failure. Why? Because now you're enjoying the process. Now you're not just focusing on the outcome. And when you approach things this way, you will not only see the result happening sooner, but also you will see that once you achieve that thing which you're working for, you will not only settle down there, but you will push yourself more, because now you also want to see what's beyond that thing. But that will only happen once you start loving whatever you are working upon and doing. One more thing I would like to add over here is go and seek out the community. See the people who are doing the similar things just like the way you want. The more evidence your brain have that someone has done that thing, you will see that you are actively working upon that thing, considering that if it can happen for one person, it can definitely happen for you. So go and seek out the evidence. The more evidence you will have, the more clarity you will see yourself acting differently. So go and seek out the evidence, whatever you want to achieve. If it's possible for one person, it is definitely possible for you, and see how you can change your approach towards working on that, which will expedite that process for you. It will not just speed the process, but it will also give you that motivation to keep going, because now you're not operating from that lack of mindset and energy. You are feeling abundant because now you feel like, okay, this can really happen. Your actions will also change depending upon where you are in your journey and what you are seeking in life. And one more thing I realize in my journey is when you make things not just for yourself but for others, when your purpose revolves around others, you see yourself gaining that energy from universe. Your art, your craft, everything becomes so effortless because you just enjoy showing up, because you become accountable and you are just doing it from the place of serving. Even if you're not getting anything in return, you will see that you're gaining that energy to do that thing. So always operate from this energy of abundance to give, because when you work from this energy of abundance and giving, you will see the result magnificently in your life. It might take a while, but I can rest assure you, you will definitely see a result and success beyond your own capacities. But for that, you have to be patient and you have to keep taking action. Don't just revolve things around you. Try and make it grand and big. Be of service and you will see the shift happening in your life. I can rest assure you this thing. So my friends, I would like to ask you, what are you working for? What are the things that you wish to achieve in your life? And also I would like to add one element over here. Write down the thing, what you can add into that action, which you can do for others. Just do that by this thought, like what you can do for others. I'm sure once you do this thing, you will see a different approach in your actions as well. And let me know your feedback after you do this thing. I'm always looking forward to listen from you. So feel free to connect with me and share your experience. Please subscribe to my channel if you're listening on YouTube and become part of our tribe. I hope this episode was helpful to you some way or the other. Sending you with lots of love and light. Signing off from my side. Until next time. Bye-bye.